y'all talking about this stuff. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm grateful.
That picture of us, that 4th of July, when we were in his buggy, when I showed both my Aunt Faye and then I sent it to my Cynthia, they both said the same thing. They're saying how lively you look. He loved that 4th of July. He loved that. The fact that we were there with him, that 4th of July.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. He was excited. That's what that picture was there and stuff. I mean, to experience that was not the norm. And it's just sad because I had already made up in my mind. I was like, that we were going to start coming more just for him and help out. I want to wear what, and I don't do it all the time.
Mom, why are you wearing a shirt with stains on it?
Because I'm in the house. But that's how I went for his birthday. I made a point to go to his birthday, and then.
Right. Yeah, that was good, Mom. That was good. That was great.
But now I see why. Remember, I kept saying the word timing. I kept hearing it.
Yes, Mom.
I wanted to go earlier, like January, February. It was good. Me coming when I did, staying as long as I did was good because if I was there earlier and he was in hospital for a long time, like in March, and so here's your dad. You can tell your dad what you told me.
About what?
We're talking about that situation.
Oh, y'all doing a Bible study?
Mm-hmm. So what do you want to say?
Is that what Uncle called me?
Uncle called you?
Could have been.
Yeah. I don't know. But I was saying that basically what? Based on Switcher, I've been saying here a lot, just handling some stuff, and we recently just reached out to the lady, like the person of the career center, which is like how like a bunch of internship opportunities they get presented to her in that office and stuff like that. She
made sure to tell her, damn.
Yeah, and then she started acting, you know what I'm saying, like a true, black mother. You know what I'm saying? At one point, she's like, "Oh yeah, no, they mess with the wrong one. That's not what we do over here." Da, 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 da. So like, there, and then on top of that, she was like, "Man, no, he done messed up his whole family's name because apparently his son goes here too at some point." And it's like, so in other words, like they're not there. And then she thinks that that he's getting money some type of way or how it's just not being distributed to us, and that's a problem. Like, so in other words, like he's not broke. He's like, no, he's getting some money, and it's like because he wouldn't be doing this, he's not getting no money and all that, and it's just like horrible. And then just like how much involved, you got graduate students in it, you got people that are been in part of the HR team with it. Just and like I said, I think it's less of a scam, more so like him just exploiting.
That's another word for scam.
But it's also bad on their part because they're like, man, yeah. So they're fully prepared to drag that operation, as she said, and now we got our dean of the schools involved, and we just been trying to deal with the paperwork. Not the paperwork, but we've been dealing with the paper trail, trying to find out our best of outlets of blames that we need. So like emails and like of him communicating and like promises that may have been listed, as well as just personal statements and stuff like that. Hello?
Yeah, love. I hear him.
Why did you say it?
I just talked to him. I still need to work out, love. I just started training on girls.
But you did it earlier, so my point is,
love, why are you? Yes, what do you mean? I said I can still do it here. It doesn't matter. I just said I was, and I was like, no, I'm not. Go ahead, Tom.
I mean, that was it. I mean, I said it.
Well, good. Excellent.
So that was that. Now
y'all still get free room and board, something like that. Just for your troubles.
That has nothing to do with that, unfortunately. But speaking of room and board, I contacted one of my homeboys, and he doesn't have that thing. He doesn't have the fee on his stuff, and he also said that it's weird that they're because like I asked him, because I told him about how I'm over that threshold, and they're like, he knows people. He himself is over that $5,000 threshold, and he hasn't gotten a statement saying like, "Oh, we gotta get out of housing" or whatever the statement may be. So, like, that's when like I think it's weird, and I think personally, I think I'm just flagged more due to the experience that I had last semester. Meaning like, because again, I called my band director again. I'm like, and he was like, "Yeah, like I wouldn't have known until Glenn Vincent, which is the dude that told me to leave. He personally was like, hey, Jarek as at this $9,000 and da da da," and it's like, and he's like, yeah, so I don't know why. And then as I told him to my band director about everything else, um, yeah. But I will say though, from going off of that, I have a friend that's an RA that I actually went to go see recently because she came to New York for a second. She looked up the information on her end through Star Res, and she said my stuff is still there. And then on top of that, then after that, I also looked at I got a friend of mine that's in an ambassador program right now, so she stays in the school. So I was telling her if she can go tomorrow for me and call me directly or something or whatever, and just to be like, hey, I got a friend who's like, I'm moving to bank and you just want to make sure his assignment's there or something like that. Because I think honestly, from the past, especially with move-ins, as long as it's there in the file, like it's fine. And that's what I think is just a mistake. I don't know why they're not communicating, but I think it's also because they're just trying to like collect their funds at the end of the day. But I think it's personally fine from the past. Like it's not that deep, but there's a high chance that again it might just be that deep right now. But comparing it from other people, the charge is not on their stuff. I don't know why it's on. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And especially, I don't know why it's there for the summer. It says it was charged May 31st, and then it's due July 10th. Why is why am I getting a fee for the summer? When like literally on Rajay's thing, it just has his application fee for it, and stuff like that. And there have been times in the past where I haven't been able to do whatever because the thing crashed, and I felt like, oh, I'm not too sure, and I got in a housing assignment despite all that. So like, meaning I didn't pay an application fee, and I just showed up fine. So I think it's one of those things probably gonna work out like that. But I definitely, but that's just all I know for now. So tomorrow I'm gonna have that one girl to check, and then in regards to the crib, the the one that's down the street. You know what I'm saying, uh, the few people that I have talked to that I told them the situation, they were like, "Oh damn, that's mad. That's pretty good for someone so clear that's close to Howard." I was like, "Yeah, I know, but still, trying to look at all my options and weigh them." So, I definitely, yeah. I'm just trying to weigh all my options, Jerome, and then but then I got reminded of why the money sucks again because Uncle Lo paid for the ticket for me and Kaden to go to DreamCon like back in like last semester. Like it was like either January or late like November, December type thing. And I was trying like the whole point is to you like another reason why I was getting paid is to use that to then book those tickets. So as I was telling mom, the because it was like $300 or something I think to get it back then. The only way for me to go, from what I'm looking at, is I would have to like fly back home and then maybe like drive there. But there's no way I could just fly there, because the price is high in my opinion. But that's one way. But that's why then I got a little bit irritated because I'm like, bro, like I basically didn't work at all. Like that was the whole point. Like the whole point of how I've been doing things is for the money, strategically, and I just did not work at all. The only time I worked was when I did DoorDash at this point, and that was even in the month of April because of Granddaddy. I was there for Granddaddy, so there wasn't a time to just leave him. And then it was in that small window where he passed, and then the funeral, and then I did a little bit here, but that wasn't still enough, and that all got in the way of. And then the reason why I couldn't get a job then is because of the contract already signed for a job in the June when we got here in June. There was no point to the jobs leave, so it's like, uh, I'm man, God, it's like, damn, let's figure this one out, man. But as you
Well,
said,
you
it's
also,
ironic. It's ironic how prophecy talking about some money, or spoken into your life about some money, and then you get tested with the thought of money immediately. But I didn't even make that connection at the time.
34 hours.
What?
Yeah. Now your mom was telling me something. Well, that's why you get specific scriptures like God's a restorer.
Yeah, yeah, sure is. I said
That
that.
God will restore what the enemy has tried to destroy. And he does that. The Job story is very explicit because he lost a lot, but then God
Getting back
restored him
tenfold.
even more. You know, so what you do is you stay. The key thing is to never let the God part go.
No, of course.
Say, you know what? I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna. But at times easier said than done. But even if you gotta cry, if you gotta ask the Lord why. Even if you got a little angry and be like, "Oh God, what's going on?" I mean, that's okay. He understands it. He understands all that.
Yeah.
But anything is that he wants you to converse, wants you to talk, wants you to stay with him. Say, God, yeah, I'm just gonna ride it out with you though, and just continue to teach me the lessons that need to be learned about how, the value of money, the value of preparing, what money, storing up money. The Bible talks a lot about people who are good stewards.
Maybe that's what it is too. Maybe
all that kind of stuff as well. So when you do, really start making money and get a job, and start thinking about, what, I need to really put money away for the tough times and when things don't turn out the way it's supposed to be. Because if you had, if we had money put away, then we'd be like, oh yeah, no, I'm sure it's okay, blah blah blah. But you don't got money put away like that. So unfortunately, but that's why you save. It's why you, for that whole reason right there. So when you understand from that perspective, you're like, oh well.
Yeah. Uncle
I only
Manny.
have that do.
Uncle Manny was like, he told me that there is a girl in her building where her daughter came out here, and she had an internship, and she was in there for like 2 weeks. She left because they weren't giving her the same amount that was paid for.
Yeah.
And then he was like, man, like people in New York, like man, they be greedy and stuff like that, and like they be slimy like that.
Scammers. That's why that song is jacked up.
New York, everywhere.
No, I mean, yeah, of course, but I guess from his
That's
perspective.
why there's a really visceral reaction with that song about scamming.
Oh, that's why people said you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, because that is a hard. New York is hard. It's a hard place mentality, meaning, you know.
I thought it was hard due to the fact. I thought it was hard due to the fact that people were that it was just like it was just hard due to the fact that people were you know I thought it was hard due to it being mad busy.
No, it's busy.
Or as in like there's more competition. Like everybody doing a little bit of everything because so many people.
It's what you're saying is correct. It's that, but also people have a hard mentality. You know, you don't hear them saying. You hear people say Southern hospitality for a reason. You don't ever hear the term Northern hospitality,
Nah,
right?
not at
People
all.
are
I can tell that from cousin D.
D, why you say that?
I don't know. She just don't really look nice, and she don't want to talk to people. She be mean.
No, she is. Once she knows you and gets to
I can't
know
help that I don't know her. She knows this.
No. I know that. I know that, but also just things to say and just more around and this and the other. But D isn't me like that. But like that's. I mean, honestly, that's all of us in the family.
Ain't that? No, Uncle BJ was never mean.
None of us are
He
mean.
was kind of gay, like as far as niceness, like sweet, like, oh, hey, how you doing?
No, Rashawn, none of us are mean. But up north is just more straight laced, more in your face, more whatever. You know, it's just like that. It's just that hard mentality. You're not gonna get over on me. You're just gonna whatever. It is what it is. It's just that it's you know. But everybody like that. But everybody's not like that in New York. What I'm saying, and stuff. But people do try to put it this way. Also, there's more people, and everything that you just said was correct. And more people doing that and trying to get over versus, it's more people, it's more congested. So it's more people trying to get over and stuff. Versus the same thing happened down south. It is. It's just more spread out. It's not as congested. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's like that. And just like there's southern hospitality, there is also a thing as northern hospitality. I mean, because people are people. Period. Point blank. And there's nice people and people that look out and people that are generous and stuff like that. So, it's not like that. But the North, I mean, they say it like that for a reason. But regardless of the fact that scriptures, keep alert, be firm in your faith, stay brave and strong, show love in all that you do. Just keep your head up, keep your head on the swivel, know what's going on, you know. But you know, but continue to trust God and be firm in who you are in Him and who He is, and stay brave and stay strong. Continue going forward and show love in all you do. That means walk in God, in His love, walk in Him. Not being a fool, but just walking in Him and trusting Him, but know what's going on. Kind of like how I said, Renee, how I was saying how like Renee was trying to get over on Cynthia, but she couldn't get over on Cynthia because Aunt Cynthia knew what she was doing, right? Mm. She was aware, and so you can't get over somebody that knows what's going on. They know what you're doing. They know what you're doing. You may think you're getting over on them, but you're not.
Yeah, that's how it is with me with this thing. Like yeah, I might not like vocalize. Like for example, he noticed that like the email that was sent was only given to like people that didn't confront him. And I was like, personally, I confronted him a lot, the guy, but I gave it off in a way of like I was more like I wasn't respectful, but I just played my hand a little bit. I was more so like.
Right.
Like so, even when he ended, I remember whenever like I ended the things with him, he was like, "No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that." Like, yeah, you thinking that'd be cool? I still agree with the things that aren't right. That's why I'm not there no more. Like I wasn't gonna show up and be like, "Yes, I'm here to help." Like no.
How many people out of your people didn't show up?
All of them. Man, Mom, we already were getting paid, so, Uncle Manny was just like, he was like, yeah, man, you just chill now, vibing, whatever. I'm just like, bro. So in other words, I guess he doesn't mind if I just stay here. But that's the thing, though. Man, I gotta make some money, bro. I can't just stay here. I can't.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, so, but in regards to, there's just so many things, so many factors. And like I said, DreamCon would be, Uncle O said he's dead getting the ticket, like he already got that.
Like, I know, well that's what I was looking at, whether you...
I would have, flying there is crazy. Like I can't do that.
That's what I was looking at, either the train or a bus.
A bus there, it takes 40 hours, I saw. It's 40 hours. I'll be there on the bus all day, which I guess isn't horrible, but I'll be on the bus for multiple days.
Well, but what I'm saying is, when you transition, is like you go ahead and get your stuff and transition with your stuff, is what I'm saying. Not leaving stuff behind.
What you mean? Like, no. You gotta think about it. Like I said, Mom, it's the most it's the cheapest here. I can't bring all this stuff to Mississippi for no light fee. And I'm the closest to DC I ever am. It's gonna have to stay here. If I stay here neatly, it's gonna have to stay here neatly. It's gonna have to stay here. I cannot bring that out there for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, and then bring it back. Now I'll bring some stuff, obviously, but I can't bring, everything. And after this, if I do go home, I'm going to New Orleans every day. And I'm going to do DoorDash in New Orleans for a full day. Because I already had that theory in my head, but I have no choice now. After what I just lost, oh no. I can't. I can't do anything else.
Yeah, that's I'm looking at everything. But yeah, that's
guess a bus might work. Like just to get there, that's the only way. But I think the only problem is if I got all the way to Houston with the bus, I didn't have to. Well, okay. Well, how about instead of going all the way to Houston, what if I took a bus to New York to Biloxi, Mississippi?
What part of that is
Oh, interesting.
what?
That's 34 hours, bro. That wouldn't even work, bro. I can't lie. I might as well take all the way to Houston. What would that look like? Just thought about it. I could ride a bus all the way here, but then I'll still have to drive insanely long. I could take a bus to Houston, and I get to Houston. Oh, what? Let's say 5 in the afternoon. Yo, bro, this is just bad all around. Oh my gosh. Cause like basically the only way that would work is like if I have to leave like I'll have to leave like today, like in a couple hours. To then like
No,
you know what I'm saying? Cause the bus it takes 40 hours.
no. Well, not that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying flying from New York to New Orleans. We're looking at you leave LaGuardia at 4:45 p.m. tomorrow. You get to New Orleans at 7:20 tomorrow night.
But then the event starts on Friday. That's what I'm saying. And it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday,
Low
Sunday
is
evening.
flying here.
He's flying in on Friday. Like he gets there towards the afternoon. That's what I'm saying. Like it's looking like my only bet would have to be literally to go from here to Houston now. But the problem is, it's just like really expensive. I'm gonna have to ask Granny for that one, bro. Oh my gosh.
And that's on a Friday. So going to from New York to Houston, we're looking at like 3:15. What time did it start?
In the morning,
Like at what time?
you know, like 10 or 8, something like that.
Oh, that morning.
Yeah, morning, mom.
No, sweetie, morning is morning.
Bro,
That's okay.
if this man would have said this even this weekend, bro, I would already been there. Like
Yeah, you were home. You could have just stayed home.
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
I know.
I'm about. You know what? I'm about to include that into the fees because it's like I had things booked
And
and I
then
came back.
we got up to you all early because you're trying to make it there and meeting and everything.
Because we had stuff to do. Like we even had kids.
I know.
There are kids, mom. Those kids are sitting there waiting, doing nothing. Thankfully, this through a program, so they're still getting whatever funded. But technically, what they're doing is wrong.
So pretty much you have to. When is Lo flying in on that Thursday?
Friday. He's gonna be late. He's getting there Friday.
He's getting there Friday.
Yeah, he's just going to be late, but he's getting there Friday.
What time? So because he's the one that got the room for y'all, right?
Yes.
So do you know what time he's gonna get there? Because you
No,
don't need to get there before him.
I wouldn't. And if I would, I wouldn't. All right, I just would have stayed. He's near the convention center. He's literally near the building.
No, he's the one that's paying for the room and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. You can't get it before him because you can't get to the room.
That's also right.
Mm.
What you mean, man? Yeah, you seeing the prices of Houston. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I would have been. I'm about to text him back like, bro. Every flight that I have booked, cause like technically they're gonna be like, well, did you need to travel? Like yeah, like technically I want to include that as travel expenses. Like I traveled and made a return each time due to the fact that I had somewhere to be. I wasn't here for fun. I had to go to work in the morning.
Right.
I can make this a one way actually. Yeah, mom. There's a bus from Houston to Biloxi. That's only like $70.
What?
There's a bus from Houston to Biloxi for like $70.
Oh, from Houston to Biloxi for afterwards is what you're saying.
Oh, I found it. This app called Priceline is mad cheap. I'm about to be doing DoorDash every day. So on Friday, I can leave at cheapest. No, that's well. I don't like Frontier. I'm not even gonna risk my life anymore.
No,
Um,
no Frontier. JetBlue, okay, but not. How was JetBlue when you flew?
it was great. Can't lie. Also don't mind United. Okay, these are all cheaps. So which one's better, JetBlue or United? You think I should say? I'll do United. I'll do JetBlue because it's a little bit later. But look, let me call Uncle real quick.
nephew, I'm
What,
gonna have
Uncle
to hit
Will?
you back. We about to do Night of Refreshing.
Oh, my fault. That's a nice shirt.
You good?
That's a nice shirt. That's up.
Yeah, Black with no tasers, Doc.
All right. All right. I'll
All
see
right.
you. Bye. I'm gonna write that out in the forms. I would say I told my supervisor certain things that I needed to go travel to do, and he gave me the green light. Um, and he gave me the green light to pay for these things. All right, mom. So I can go straight into Biloxi, and let's just say I leave. Yeah, this isn't bad. I get there at 6 a.m. So I'll probably just chill in the area for a minute. Oh wait, no, this is better. Okay. All right, mom. I've been saved by the bell. Thank God for a website and some quick thinking. So that'll be the only way for me to do this. Wait,
Nothing. So you're saying Sunday come back
I'm gonna
on
have
the
to come
grade?
back late Sunday on the bus. That's not a Greyhound. It's called Flix. Oh well, yeah, it is a Greyhound.
I don't see the price for this.
It's 66.
But the main thing is getting there.
Yeah, but I told you, you didn't see what I saw getting there.
I'm pulling up what you sent me.
That's the cheapest thing I found. Everything else
What,
is,
206?
huh?
Talking about the
206. Yeah, everything else is like I saw stuff for like $600. That's why I was like, there's no way. I think maybe it's because it was a round trip or something, but
it's not showing the time. We gotta look. Oh boy. That one you sent. Let's see. Between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. What?
what are you talking about?
From this Friday, July 10th, leaving LaGuardia to the IAH airport in Houston, but it's not giving.
You
It's
know,
saying between 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about this. I'm flying out of JetBlue.
Oh, 8:24 to 11:30. I mean 11:10 for
Yeah.
3:15. For
Uh huh.
3:15.
Mhm.
And what time was the other one that was 2:06? It didn't say, huh?
I don't think you gotta look. I didn't even see anything that was 206.
Well, that's the first thing it says, express deal. But it's showing like 4. We gotta look. Either way,
Like I literally was home. Like if we would have made this discovery on, or if they would have said something on that day, would have been like, oh yeah. But instead it was the opposite. It was like, oh, this is the first day of meeting. Like this is the first blah blah blah. Oh, 288, 208, the cheapest. Oh, that's if it's like a promotional thing. Never mind. Oh, 296, mom. But no, two, that's. Well, the problem is the Frontier. I don't mind. I guess. But, no, and I get there at like 10 a.m. 10 at night. Unless I leave tomorrow. But I can't. I'll be stranded. Uncle Will said he was going to drive, but he got tired of Essence.
He got tired of, as far as driving?
Yeah, I guess so. Essence Fest got him beat up. That's what he was saying.
I mean, well, if you came, you could help him drive.
You already purchased a ticket, man. You can't just end that.
Well, I don't know right now. I guess.
I know, man. I know. That's what's it's there, bro. I'm about to be putting mad miles on my car, bro. God, thank you for giving me the way and the light. I'm about to use my business funds to get this drum pad.
How is that coming? Have you got any sales? Any more sales?
Not recently. I haven't even. I don't have a camera, so it's through off some stuff.
What about the video camera that we got for you, the small one?
That
what
also got stolen.
Whoa, what? The little one?
It got misplaced on the bus. Like, I mean, not misplaced.
You didn't tell me that, Rashawn. So you saying both the cameras, the video camera that cost almost $1,000, that little camera that we got for you for Christmas is also stolen?
Yeah.
When? You said from the bus?
Nah, this is during the school year.
Why didn't you tell me this?
Because I was looking for it. Like, I had security in the school involved and stuff like that. It's like.
How did you? And when was it? When did this happen?
It's happening like. I don't know. I want to say November or something like that.
So before you came home for Christmas?
Yeah.
It was stolen.
Yeah, it was installed. It was just gone. Well, I knew I had it in my backpack, and I left my backpack on the bus in the bin. No one usually goes on there, and I thought, in that same day, ironically, like something had fell out of my bag, like my phone or something. So I found my phone. And then I went home and I couldn't find my camera. And I thought, there's no way this came out too. And I think somebody took that in DC.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because I was looking for it. Like, that's the whole point. I was looking for it.
Rashawn, you still should have told us.
Oh, yes. I'm telling you now.
Rashawn, sweetie, you have to. Your stuff is mad expensive.
Mom.
Is mad. No, let me talk. Your stuff is mad expensive. And for other people, the amount that it costs that we drop on these things may not be nothing. But for us, it's mad expensive. You cannot just treat it like whatever. I've told you for years, you can't be trusting of people and just have things. You can't just have your camera and just like for example, you just had your camera in your bag in the pocket. You even the little camera should just been there. Stuff like that.
The little camera was zipped up in my bag. That's what I say I don't understand.
Son, I'm saying the camera that was that was stolen from the train should have been in the camera bag and put away.
I don't
All
have
I'm
a camera
saying-
bag. But yes, I know.
All I'm saying, sweetie, is you have to treat it like money and put special care for those items. People see those things or people know those things, and like even at school, when I say don't be a target, I mean that people, and I've said this before, people are very patient. They look at people, they know what people do. Even if it's at school where people don't got money, they know, oh, Rashawn, he takes pictures. He has this, he has that. People are very smart, they're very patient, and they take notice.
I don't think it was a student. I don't know. Because this is all.
Rashawn, whether it was a student, you said it was on the bus when y'all had a game.
No, I'm saying that's the last time I knew I had it. That's the only thing I know. I don't know. I don't know. Mom. I'm just hearing you out because I know that it sucks and it feels like the investment got robbed and stuff like that. And that's how I felt. That's the whole point. That's why I went to security and all these different things for multiple times to try to figure it out. I called the bus company because I was like, there's no way it got stolen. Like, this got to be, maybe it's on the bus somewhere. Maybe it's this. I'm thinking about any possibility because it was last found in my bag. And that's the only conclusion is not in my possession anymore. And I was just going to do my best to replace it. That's what I was going to do this whole time. It's just a
I don't
replacement.
care if you were going to plan on replacing it. You should have told me and your dad what happened when it happened.
Okay.
You should know when it happened.
Well, I told you I was
Just
still
like when
thinking
you
about.
no. Just like when you lost your phone on the transit, you should have told us, especially your phone.
How am I going
You
to
should-
tell y'all?
Negro, please. You could have when you FaceTime us on your computer. You should have told him, Mom, Dad, this is what's
Well,
going on.
Mom, I told you
No.
I was trying to look for it.
No, stop it, son. I'm not saying that, oh, don't look for it. I'm not saying, oh, don't call the company. I'm not saying that. I said you should have informed me and your dad when it happened.
Yes, I know.
Especially your phone.
Well,
I
that's-
remember trying to get in touch with you, and I'm never getting in touch with you. And
Well,
then I didn't find out your phone was stolen until Joshua.
Mom, Joshua just Mom, Joshua's having to be. It happened less than 2 hours after that.
What?
When Joshua was there, it happened. It happened.
I said I didn't find out until Joshua told me. I didn't say anything about that part.
No, but
It
I'm
had
saying.
been happened.
No, I'm saying when Joshua told you, it just happened. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, it hadn't.
No, Mom, I'm
No.
saying it happened within a day. Joshua was there for the weekend.
No, son.
No, yes,
No.
Mom. Yes.
I remember.
Because why was
I
he calling you?
remember.
Why was he Mom, why did he call you and you were there?
No, I happened to talk to him about something else. He didn't talk to him about something else. I'm trying to think. Because I don't remember him calling me.
Well,
I don't.
Well, I'm sorry.
All I'm saying is when things happen, you need to let us know. And I'm not saying stop moving and trying to figure out on how to replace or how to. I'm not saying not to do that. Continue on. I'm saying let us know when that stuff happens. I had no idea that happened. You never told us, and you wouldn't have told me until I brought it up.
Until I replaced it, that's what's going to happen. But yes, I know, Mom. But then I learned, I told you when my recent camera just got stolen off the bus. Immediately.
Yes.
And not immediately, but I mean, like, and I still call the Amtrak and all these other things. But that's why I turn on my old phone. I found my old phone, I'm trying to turn it on, trying to use it for whatever. But yeah, the sales are going okay. I haven't been able to do no promo stuff with it just because I just haven't with the internship and stuff like that. And that's what I'm trying to focus on. I think, honestly, with God, that's what he wants me to that gonna do, unfortunately. I think. So So I'm just trying to be creative when it comes to that. That's why I was so big on trying to take it to Apple Store so I can be able to use it because I didn't want to like use it and then it's like, oh, you just erase all chance of finding your space on this phone. That's why I kept it. It's for the data. But the people daggone took advantage of it and they took advantage of the device and did stuff to it and erased it. So now I have full storage to do whatever I
Oh,
want.
now that I'm thinking about it, on your phone, do you have the Watch app on your phone?
I told you I don't have the watch connected. I told you this.
I didn't say it. Okay, so you don't have the Watch app pulled up at all. Okay.
Mom, I never had a chance to turn the watch on. Remember? I literally got it broken out the box. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when they are asking that, it's a little confusing because it was broken out the box. Like, I took out the box, it didn't work because I left it in there for so long. The battery was old.
Do you still have the boxes packed up in your stuff? You don't have it on you. Okay. All right. Because what I have to do, and I remember because I inquired, and that's what was taking so long.
Well, can I ask you this?
Yes.
There
what?
are only so many Apple Watches that the family has. So if you can pull up the Apple Watch, whatever numbers from y'all's end, then the only one left over would be the one that isn't the case.
Yes, Rashawn.
I mean, Mom, you're acting like. I mean, you would have been done if you knew. I thought. I don't know.
No, son, it's not. Instead of yes, I'm trying. What I was trying to do is, if they could tell me, if they have it flowing out, listed what is what, but also is not connected to a phone number. Is not connected to, like, for example, my Apple Watch is not connected to my phone number 233-4031. It's not connected like that. There's EMI number, and each watch has a different phone number connected. So, like, she showed me how to go to the Watch app and pull up the EMI number that goes to that phone number, like that. And so, what she gave me was a tool I needed to help figure it out. So, of course, it would be much easier if you had it connected to your phone, but you do not. So I would just have to figure it out based on that information. I do know. I can't remember if yours is a 44 or 45.
You can ask the people that have it. They'll let you know.
I will know because me and your dad, I think, have the same one. And yeah. These watches are paid for now. Now just paying for service and been paying for a service that haven't been used. Now, one thing, let me ask you this. This one question. If once you get your watch, it's working, it can connect to your phone all the time. Or do you plan on using your watch, like, to replace your phone if, say, you didn't have it? Or you plan to always have your phone on you?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on walking around without my phone. That's the whole point. Like, my phone can't do the same as a watch.
No. Because what I was saying is, I could do it one or two ways. Meaning, I can.
You don't gotta make me have a separate phone number.
That's not what I'm saying. You already have that. That's what's already given. But what she was telling me is, I can get it to where. Is just relying on Bluetooth to have it access with with access with it with your phone, or we can have it to where like, say you forgot your phone in your room but you have your watch on and you're out and about, you can still use your watch.
Yeah, I like that way better.
Okay. And that's what we have currently. Yes, that's what we have currently. That's the whole purpose of it is, so if you don't have it, it's funny because, like, when me and Aunt Lily went to the courthouse, they don't allow electronics. And inside the building. So we had to leave our phones inside the car. And so, but they didn't think that, oh, you have on a smartwatch. And it was to our benefit because we had to no, I had to get in touch with Zach for to get his information, and I was able to call him on my watch. I was able to call him with my watch and get that information, and he texted to us. I was able to do it that way. So yeah. But all right. Do two things for me. You got that information. You got that information as far as the flight and then taking the bus back. But also look at the information for a round trip, but not a round trip, but the trip to Texas, and then from a flight from Texas
a trip
to
how? Bus?
Flying. You got the bus. You got the bus to back to Biloxi, but check out the price for a flight from there to Biloxi also. But you said the bus was. But you said the bus was $66.
Yeah, on the way back. You're saying a flight from Biloxi, a ticket from Biloxi to Houston?
From Houston to Biloxi, you said it was $66 as far as a bus, right?
Yes. You're saying a flight from what? Houston to Biloxi?
Yes.
So you want me to fly in, and then?
No. What I'm saying is get that information. We know a bus from Houston to Biloxi is $66.
Yeah, I understand. Cause it's the same as if I said if I would have drove. So. Okay, let me look at it. Bruh. Houston, New York to Houston. Is that what you're asking? No, New York to...
No, you already did New York to Houston. No, I said from Houston to, Biloxi.
That's already given. That was $66.
No, I said flight. You did the bus.
Flight.
I said check how much it is to fly.
I don't even care to take the bus, Mom. It's only 9 hours. That's cheaper. That's way cheaper.
Okay.
So I don't really... I'd rather do that. That's the cheapest thing ever. I don't need to be in a rush. Truly. Drop me off, close my eyes.
And it comes into Biloxi, right?
Yes. I cannot believe it, man. That's all right. I feel like I'm gonna end up saying something in the regards to Nolan Wells.
Huh?
I feel like I'm gonna end up having some position to speak on regards to Nolan Wells, to be honest.
Of what?
The situation with that kid from Ocean Springs.
Yeah.
I feel like I just feel like I'm gonna be in a situation where I obediently want to speak on it publicly, widely. Trying to get my mind right, I guess. Because I always felt this way about a whole bunch of other stuff. Trayvon. I mean, well, not Trayvon, but I felt this way about like Eric Gardner and people locally, Mike Brown, but George Floyd. But if somebody of our own, I'm already having it in my head. Like, I think this might be part of that crap that I be telling you. One of the ones.
I got it. Now, as far as the flight, we gotta look and see if we're able to do it. If not, you may have to ask your granddad.
I know. I probably will.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him everything.
Because I know, because as far as like, we just had a jump because we had to renew the lease and we just had a jump, and your dad's like, for some reason, like they increased it for not repeatedly, but this one, it was because of an Easter or something he was telling me about and stuff. And so we just had a, so the extra chunk came out.
I'm gonna talk to Granddad today. I'm gonna let him know about all this other stuff.
But this company, this dude,
Man, it throws everything. It throws off all the and it's not like we were naive. It was genuinely presented in
no,
a way that makes
I
sense.
really hate when people take advantage of people.
Because it ruined people's lives. They don't even think about it. They ruined the livelihood.
Well, sweetie, well, that's the opposite of Christ. It's selfishness. It's not selflessness, it's selfishness. That's the opposite of God and who he is, you know? And people operate in selfishness. They don't think about anybody else. They just try to get over. And it's funny because it's a green company. And the whole purpose, when you think green,
Help
you
others.
think give back. You think trying to save and preserve, you know? When you think green, preserve the planet, you know, preserve this, you know, that's what you think when you think green, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, but for him to take advantage of people, of kids, of young adults, excuse me, just trying to, and that's crazy because he got people that, these aren't people taking internships that live there, you know, or that's gonna just automatically. These are people you all are having to, you know, make accommodations to live there, to be there just to take the internship. It's such a setback and it's jacked up. The blessing for you is you're staying with family. You're staying with family that didn't charge you. Correct that. You're staying with family that didn't charge you to stay there. But some people, like your friend, got a daggone Airbnb. And some people, you know, it's just horrible. It is. Makes no sense.
Not at all, Mom. But this too shall pass. It got to.
Oh, no, it definitely is going to pass. I'm talking about the dude and his actions. That's what I'm talking about. That's horrible. His actions, regardless, our actions always impact other people. They just do. They impact other people. You think it doesn't, if it doesn't, you think that. But they, yeah, and that kid, that's some crap too. That crap, because that doesn't make sense. How everybody gonna come back, but he doesn't come back?
Because they're wrong.
And
Isn't
I wonder how the investigations go.
Isn't that on the thing?
Yeah, I think it started. Yeah, he's on there. Him alive.
You gonna put it on the TV?
Yeah, I can put it on CD here.
to the little laughing emoji.
Oh, I thought they were talking about the kids.
He said they are.
Who it is?
And fully understand who they are, who their friends are, where they work. I'm paying attention to all of it. In addition to that, though, as an attorney, as someone who practices the rights arena, what you also said is true. Anytime black victims, I mean, I'm just being real. Anytime black victims not get the same expedition process or the feeling of thoroughness as it relates to how the state communicates during the course of the investigation as they would with other victims. I'm calling him a victim because he is, right? And so that's the thing that sometimes the state can tend to forget is when they're working with us, they are working with the family of the victim. And we want answers. We want truth and transparency. And I think that family deserves that. Those family deserve those answers. It was tough to see them looking and searching for their son for 2 days. And quite honestly, to feel deep down through intuition that something terrible had occurred, only to subsequently find that the truth to be revealed. I have a difficult time wrapping my mind around how you lose a person on an island, on a flat island, right? Full of people, right? How do you lose your life? Full of people.
Is that in the room or is he in the garage?
How do you lose your life? And then I don't even a stranger. If you were the last boat leaving, and there was somebody's stuff out there, right? You just gonna leave, right?
Does that audio sound weird, Mom?
We're not gonna let go of common sense. Go ahead. No, so those are the things that I would say are those questions, like you said.
Is that on his phone, Mom?
We're all struggling.
Let me see. Is that on his iPhone?
Yeah.
Mom, what? Mom.
Listen. He ain't tell me till he got home until it's about that time. They ain't on.
Why? Dad acting like he don't got a computer.
I think that
he does, but
issue, though,
Mom, why you got the phone propped up and I can't see? It's okay.
I'm trying to find something to prop it up.
It's alright, Mom. I can watch it on my own. Anissa.
Hold on.
Mom, you got all kind of chicken grease on this.
Be quiet.
Before they left him, were you looking for him? Before you decided that he was doing something with someone else, had you confirmed that and with whom? And if so, where and who is that? Who are those people or who is that person? And getting to the root of those things, I think that for a lot of us right now, it's an open wound because having grown up in Mississippi or having grown up around in this country, anywhere in this country, you understand that this story is one that has occurred numerous times and is common enough that immediately when we see it, we have questions.
Mom, I can watch it on my own, Mom. You don't gotta.
That's just
You gotta do that, Mom.
reality of the state in which. Within our community, I noticed.
I was trying to watch it with you.
Tragedies.
Okay, Mom. That's why your face is here.
Softly resolved. I want to talk
Man,
about
why Dad got the TV in the background? Tell him to take his headphones off. What is going on?
This country was built.
I'm not going in there. That'd be disruptive.
No, I'm saying I don't know why Dad keeps doing this.
Why does it matter for us to vote in a sheriff that looks like us? A local, district attorney or like these key roles? Can you speak to why these elections are so important in times like this? Absolutely, although I think that's a very good question. Uh, you need representation that looks like you in the room because that representation that looks like you is going to take into consideration your lived circumstances in ways. What adults are going to be involved? And I'm not saying that wasn't the case here, but I'm saying these are questions that are just normal for us in our lived experiences. We all have those parents that are going to ask those questions and make a determination based on what feedback you give them on how they're going to move, how they're going to.
Mom, I don't have to watch it with you. I have it on my phone.
My bad.
So you could watch it on your own. I don't have to flip it. You could watch it. I could just see your face and some more.
Or any person would know or understand or might or even an investigator might perceive. Well, this is not culturally. It is not normal for if Lois and CJ came together, for Lois and CJ to not leave together or not to communicate with one another. What very clearly and culturally, it wouldn't be normal. Right.
You cannot come back. I don't care if you was going to the store, came together, y'all leave together.
Mom, what am I looking at right now? You're not even talking to me. I'm about to hang up. I'm about to hang up. You're not looking at me. Look at the camera. Think about what I'm looking at. Look at the camera and think about what I was looking at, Mom. I was looking at the table. I don't want to do that.
Having judges, having district attorneys, having people in offices, even if it's not the actual district attorney, but the assistant to the assistant to the sheriff, or the sheriff, or the somebody in the room that is a voice offer and
I don't know why your dad didn't do it like he normally does when he's at work. Your dad has a thing where he has that background.
It's because Dad is lazy and did it on his phone, put some headphones in. He's not thinking. Dad doesn't care. He doesn't care about presentation.
Our experiences are distinguishable from other people's experiences. So now I want to ask because I love that we get engagement in the chat. Cam asked, "What happens when the representation is bought off?" And I love this question because I often say, and I remember, CJ, we talked about this at one point. I wanted to be an attorney. I studied that you should elect peers that you as a community agree on. If Mr. Tyrone, if we know him to be sound and true, he needs to be our elected. He's your candidate. He's our candidate. Just in the same way a party can put up a candidate, an individual, a group of people, and say, this is the person that we're going to run as a collective. Anybody can get behind them and gather.
Well, that's the point. That's the point of getting involved in your community on a regular basis.
Cam, I love that you asked that because a lot of times we are leaving it to someone else to just be on the ticket instead of us knowing the people that we need to do and that we would like to see represent us. Now,
but also,
let
me add this real quick. Also, what I want to really also point out, and Cam, this is nothing against you, Cam, because there are a lot of people who think like you. During these times, we gotta let go of the cynicism and pessimism. Being pessimistic during this time. Yeah, you're gonna always have corruption here, corruption there. But what we're speaking about is how the system works, because it obviously works. Because it's working for a whole lot of people. So if it was really, really jacked up in Georgia, maybe 50. Because you have to have justice for somebody. And when I said that stat about the homicide rate and the unsolved, it is much lower for our white counterparts. I think it's half. So I want to make sure we understand that you can always be pessimistic and very cynical, like everybody going, ain't nobody going to do right. No, there are people who feel like it's a call and who really do want to help you out in the political arena. Are there temptations? Yes, there's temptations everywhere, but everybody don't always bow down to them. Some people really want to do right and be right. And it goes back to what Lowe said, is that when you find those individuals who have that kind of character and who are not going to bow down to all those temptations, those are people who honestly should be running for office. And we should be asking and seeking, and we should be putting like CJ said, you can independently put candidates up, but you have to get involved in the system. The system is too complicated and too big for us to overrun. Right? If you look at history, we tried that, and it has not worked. So what we do is we get involved in the system, and we elect, and we see it work. That's when we have the Obama, who was elected twice. So much so that now they call the system rigged. Because he was elected twice. Why? Because it worked. When we all got together and we voted, we saw something amazing and crazy occur. It's the same thing that can occur on a local level. But you will never get that if you're always pessimistic and you're cynical and you're too cynical. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't be, that you shouldn't do that. Yeah. But you also got to leave room for positivity. Sorry.
No, you're on the money. I mean, like, it works so well on a national level when we organize around that they have literally since that time gone in a complete opposite direction. Things that existed have morphed into other things that now exist as a result of a response to that. In addition to that, we don't have to have perfect candidates. You'll never find a perfect candidate. We are not perfect people who will be voting for those candidates. Understanding that, what we need are well-paid.
Hey, sweetie.
Huh?
Huh?
Talking to mom? You talking to me?
I was telling her that she could eat.
What's up, mom?
Huh?
So what's up, mom?
Oh, nothing.
I've been doing a lot of sitting down, man. I hate, but it was just like a lot of the devices I needed. I started talking, and it was like I just never stopped with the meetings and stuff. So I got this raggedy old chair, like I'm about to wash some shoes. Um,
I was gonna walk, but I have to wait.
A lot of lives. And I say that to say, to your point, and I love
give me some insight because she's the cop in Ocean Springs now.
Might as well.
Yeah. Yep. May just.
Ma'am. Mom. I love you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to turn this computer off and walk around.
I love you too, sweetie.
Yeah, my back hurts. I don't think I understand how long I've been in this thing, figuring out different things.
Yeah.
It's all helpful though. It's all helpful. All right.
Yeah.
Then. Bye, Mom.
All right, sweet. Love you.
Hey, too. She said I could like airdrop it. I'll probably start with like the biggest things on my thing.
Because I see a lot of people talking about, hey, it's going to be a cover up, etc. Why does it matter for us to vote in a sheriff that looks like us, a local, district attorney, or like these?
Time we can continue to organize around this issue, along with many of the other issues that we're organizing around in the community. This is an opportunity for us to become educated around our rights, around how these processes should work, around what is public information, and what we should be able to have access to, and then.
Man, I was walking OD far, bro.
Yo. Yo. What else we good? You still wet? What does that mean? A what? Just make sure they're straight, bro. That Jamocha record shirt was crooked on me. Make sure they're straight. But that's lit, bro. You better vlog the whole thing. I'll tune in. How much you get to crunch? Oh, you trying to get it to work? I think we're gonna take it to work, like to. Oh, okay. I did hear you right. You trying to take it to Crunch Fitness? You're gonna keep pressing the back. That boy dedicated. They might push you on a raise. They're like, bro, we might need to get some Crunch Fitness shirts made now. How much you getting paid for this? Or you just helping them out? That's not bad for 400. Shoot, he should have done this last week. I would have been there. Bro, when I tell you, my phone has been acting like iPhone 6s slow. Like, I don't. Yeah, actually, I do. Yeah. No, it's the storage, bro. I ran out of storage, bro. I ran out of storage. That phone don't work. Bruh. What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, wait. Oh. Why don't you just, bro? Don't you got like, don't your business vendor got iPhones for the low? I would have took one from him. Oh, bro, how the seller gonna be scared of him? How that boy scamming us, boy. Bro, what were you even trying to do with them Ray-Bans? That man tried to find the cheapest jacket possible. He said this was only $30. Bro, my boy was just doing anything. It's crazy. Like, what would you even use Meta glasses for, bro? You still cut hair? You got into a shop today? Congratulations, bro. That nigga don't sound excited at all. He said, yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that boy got the migraines. Hey, man. We came a long way, bro. It's terrible. Bro, that's more of like an OS thing. You think you gonna scam in Florida? Boy, you about to get hit with that El Chapo. Bro, he been doing that. It's not scamming. That's a technicality. He's more so like he's just so. What shop is it? Yeah, I don't really know how that will work. Is your shop local or you like in Gulfport or something? Yeah. Oh, there you go. I'm glad you're going legit, bro. Clean that money up, nigga. Clean that money up. Hold on. Yeah, nah, it is. It's just people being a little bit. Yeah, nah, bro. You always had a hustle, bro. Ain't nobody took that away. What'd you say, Joshua? Nigga, you're talking about 4 years ago worth of random women. Like, what did you say? What are you talking about? Some light skinned girl from. Oh yeah, yeah. The start of the problem. I got a book of the Bible for you, bud. But keep going. Where? The white skin John? What she do? She watched it or she reposted? What you say? I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. Can't lie. Was she one of the girls that came from like an HBCU? Yeah, that's why. Cause I didn't really talk to them for real. Me and those were hella friends then. I felt like I couldn't even have a friend. I said nope. Huh? Nah. That was the Instagram. DesireMedia.com. Yeah, bro. The network, bro. Never stop. What he said? And you know what's crazy, Jesse? You know what's crazy? Jesse had that straw up his hole in that moment too. I know them C's hurt. Them things. Nah. You did. I said, this is so lame. Hey, bro, if you ever move, bro, I'm telling you, Orlando's a lit time. And think about it, they're hella travelers too. So so many people you could like, yo, I'm trying to get some cologne for the one time real quick, man. Pensacola, you two down the street. Pensacola two down the street, only an hour away. Joshua, isn't this the same person I wanted to go to Houston? You talking about Orlando too expensive? You see how your logic don't make sense no more? But it's alright. If you move to DC, then you really don't care about no phones anymore, cause that's expensive as crap. Yeah, you told me there's an opportunity there, but shoot, if I were you, if I really wanted to take that week, I would have went back and forth with the Airbnb or something for a second just to test it out. Oh my God, my boy popping pills. He done took the Zanny on us, and he burping it out. Oh my God. My boy said, Hey, Jesse. I wish you, bro. We stayed double up. We stayed up. No, I'm kidding. No, it's cool, ain't it? You know, I like my diabetes. What? Is that some like seltzer or something? Bro, dang, bro. When she turns to alcohol, you drinking seltzer, alcohol from the can. That boy drinking like soda. See, I think you found something.